What could make an entire city dance uncontrollably, not for hours but for days, weeks, even to the brink of death? Was it a curse, a disease, or mass hysteria? This is the baffling story of the Dancing Mania of Strasbourg, a phenomenon that has puzzled historians, scientists, and psychologists for centuries. The year was 1518. Strasbourg, a bustling city in the Holy Roman Empire, was in the grip of a sweltering summer. Life in the city was anything but easy. Plague, famine, and poverty loomed over the populace like a dark shadow. But no one could have anticipated the bizarre spectacle that was about to unfold. It began with one woman. Known in the records simply as Frau Trophäa, she stepped into the streets one July morning and began to dance. There was no music, no festival, just an inexplicable and frantic rhythm that consumed her. Onlookers were perplexed, watching as she twirled and stomped through the streets, seemingly unable to stop. By the end of the day, Frau Trophäa was still dancing. Hours turned into days, and her movements continued unabated. As exhaustion set in, her feet bled, her body trembled, but she showed no signs of stopping. And then, something even stranger happened. Others began to join her. Within a week, dozens of men, women, and children had been overtaken by the same uncontrollable urge to dance. By some accounts, the number swelled to 400. The streets of Strasbourg became a scene of utter chaos as people danced day and night, collapsing from exhaustion, dehydration, or worse. Some reportedly danced themselves to death. What could have caused such a horrifying spectacle? The city's leaders were at a loss. Believing it to be a spiritual affliction, they turned to divine intervention. Physicians of the time rejected supernatural explanations and instead diagnosed the dancers with hot blood, a mysterious imbalance of the humors. Their prescribed cure: more dancing. To satisfy the dancers' supposed compulsion, authorities hired musicians and cleared public spaces for them to dance freely. But the plan backfired. The music only seemed to amplify the mania, and the number of afflicted continued to rise. But was this truly a medical phenomenon, or was something darker at play? Modern researchers have proposed several theories to explain the mystery of the dancing mania. One possibility is ergot poisoning. Ergot, a toxic mold that grows on damp rye, can cause hallucinations, muscle spasms, and erratic behavior. Could the people of Strasbourg have unwittingly consumed tainted bread, sparking the bizarre outbreak? Others suggest the phenomenon was a form of mass hysteria, fueled by the stress and desperation of a population on the brink. The early 1500s were a time of famine, disease, and deep religious anxiety. Could the sheer weight of these pressures have triggered a psychological epidemic, one that manifested in this surreal and deadly way? Yet there's another layer to this mystery. Why dancing? Why not weeping, screaming, or some other expression of distress? Some historians point to the cultural and religious context of the time. Dancing was often associated with divine punishment or possession. Perhaps in their collective anxiety, the people believed they were cursed and that dancing was their only form of salvation. The dancing mania eventually subsided by the end of September, as suddenly and inexplicably as it had begun. But its legacy endures, haunting the pages of history as one of the most bizarre mass phenomena ever recorded. Could such an event happen again? With the complexities of modern life and the power of collective belief, some experts argue it's not impossible. The story of the dancing mania in Strasbourg serves as a chilling reminder of the fragile line between order and chaos, between the rationale and the unexplainable. What do you think caused the people of Strasbourg to dance themselves to death? Was it a medical condition, a psychological phenomenon, or something we can't yet comprehend? Let us know your theories in the comments below, and as always, thank you for joining us on this journey through the strange and mysterious. This is Epic Time Journeys, where history's mysteries come alive.